Y'all, I hope y'all are having a great day. I am having a great one because I just finished Norco, which is now on my list of favorite games of the year. And since this one actually came out this year, unlike a lot of the games that I play, it will be on my list for Game of the Year that actually came out this year. I love this game. This game is absolutely phenomenal. Its writing is spectacular, and its writing is the star of the show. So first things first, Norco is a little indie game that is currently available on Xbox Game Pass, but to be specific, is Xbox Game Pass for PC. It is not available on the console version, and it is also not available on the cloud version. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bummed out that it was not available on cloud, but that's mostly because I really wanted to try it on Steam Deck. I thought that was going to be a perfect sit in bed and play game, and honestly, it would have been, but I have no complaints. This game was well worth sitting at my desk, sitting at my computer, and just playing it straight on the PC. Took about 5 to 6 hours to play. I did not do that all in one session this time. However, this game would be fully worth just taking a full afternoon, a full evening, and playing through it all in one go. The writing is so good, you don't really want to stop. You're not going to be like, oh, this is a trudge, it feels so long. No, those 5 to 6 hours go by really fast. This game is well paced, and it is really, really good. So let's get into it. So in Norco, you're a character named Kay, and you've left home despite the fact that your mother has come down with cancer. However, your mother has now died, and so you return home to check on your brother and to make sure that everything went well with the burying of your mother. So you come home, and your brother's missing. And then there ends up being this mystery around your mother. Not really so much how she died, though there is a little bit of that mystery there, but also it turns out that she was investigating something shortly before her death. And it kind of coincides with this bright orb that was seen out over the bayou. The game takes place in New Orleans. The world setting for the game is, I want to say, is kind of dystopian, but it's also kind of modern. Like, there's not huge differences between the world that we live in now and the game. There's just slightly dystopian things, like there's robots, the bayou's kind of been taken over control by a corporation, so you got those kind of dystopian features. But outside of that, I mean, it's mostly for the most part, the real world. And you go from there. You're trying to figure out both where your brother is and this mystery that your mother was investigating before her death. And the writing carries the show. This game, again, is phenomenally written. One of the things that I can point to say this game was written really well is the fact that I bust out laughing multiple times. And that is a really difficult thing to get me to do. It's already hard enough to have humor in video games, but humor in writing is also difficult, and this is a game that is mostly written, it's text that you're reading, so to be able to cause someone to bust out to laugh, I think just shows how great the writing is. And it is, and it also gave me goosebumps at the end, got a little emotional. There were no tears, I haven't gotten any tears yet, but it was really good. It had an emotional ending, it had laughter. Again, I know I keep saying it, but I think it bears repeating. The writing in this game is phenomenal. Gameplay, there's not all that much in terms of gameplay. It's mostly like a point-and-click game. I don't want to go fully into saying it's a point-and-click adventure because it doesn't have the frustrations that come with a lot of point-and-click adventures. It's not super puzzle-heavy, which also means you don't have those really pain-in-the-ass puzzles that are making you beat your head up against the desk because there's one little thing that you're not doing in the right order, even though logically it's like, I know I'm doing this the right way, and it just won't click. You don't have any of that. And so it made the gameplay simple, but it made me want to keep playing. It didn't make me frustrated. And that's the easiest way to get me to leave a game, is causing me to get frustrated where I'm not enjoying. Even if it's got a really good story, it makes me stop enjoying it. We're over at that point. And thankfully, this game does not have that. There's a couple of really light little combat sequences towards the end, but that's not really something that it's very simple. It's clicking in certain places. They're not a big deal. I kind of hand wave those away because they're not really a focus or really an important part of the game. The graphics kind of make me think of like Game Boy Advance. Now, that's not saying that it's ugly by any means. It's pretty with the way that they designed it, and it's very clearly designed this way, but it looks like Game Boy Advance graphics. I had a little bit of nostalgia playing it, looking at it like that. I was like, is it older than that? Is it a Game Boy Color? No, it's Game Boy Advance. That's what this is, and that's perfectly fine. Again, the writing. That's why we come back to this game. That's why we love this game. That's why this game is on my Game of the Year list. I think y'all should go check it out. You will enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then I'm sorry, but you're wrong. So y'all go check it out on Game Pass PC. I'm sure that it's also available on Steam. Spend the 5 to 6 hours. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me a follow for more reviews. I'm going to do a lot better about doing my longer reviews here on the YouTube channel. I haven't been doing a good job of that lately, but we're going to fix that. And Norco is where we're starting. Y'all have a great day and go enjoy this game.